Follow the traces. Explore roots deep. Learn from the past. Futures to reap. Stay tuned for Qingqiao Safety. Detective. Chapter 4. Eternal Slumber. On February 9, 2001, just when the case seemed to be losing public attention, Anna's fate took a grim turn. An explorer stumbled upon a cave on the beach in Miura City, discovering human remains buried within, accompanied by strands of golden hair. Subsequent comparison and confirmation verified the victim as Anna. Remarkably, the cave was merely a few hundred meters from Keiichi Takada's apartment. Given the previously amassed clues, Anna's family and the Japanese police firmly linked Takada to her demise, prompting them to secure a search warrant. Upon entering Keiichi Takada's residence to gather evidence, the police inadvertently discovered an appalling collection, nearly 400 videos documenting his assaults on women. These recordings contained explicit evidence of Takada's heinous acts, with approximately 150 clips focusing on blonde women subjected to violation. Evidently, he harbored a twisted obsession with blonde women, a feature prominently evident in Anna's beautiful blonde hair. Anna was not identified among the 150 victims depicted in the videos. However, in a conquest diary recovered by the police, Takada's records detailed his encounter with the beautiful Anna on July 1 and his preparation of the anesthetic chloroform. Confronted with accusations of murder, Takada became highly agitated and altered his narrative, claiming that he had dined with Anna that day but left alone, unaware of her subsequent whereabouts. Regarding the videos, he asserted they were all consensually filmed with payment, denying the use of drugs and any instances of sexual assault. Despite attempts to reach out to the female victims, they chose to withdraw, fearing potential backlash from public opinion. Just as the case faced another impasse, a crucial piece of evidence emerged, a recorded emergency call made by Keiichi Takada. This recording would become pivotal in the ongoing investigation. The panic in Takada's voice during the recorded emergency call on July 1, 2000, was evident. He reported that the woman next to him was in a dire state due to an overdose. Unfortunately, the call was disregarded at the time as he hung up before providing a detailed address. However, upon re-evaluation and comparison with the timeline of Takada seeking medical treatment and Anna's disappearance, the police discovered a crucial connection. Further investigation revealed that Takada had purchased a phone under a false identity, which he used to make the unknown calls to Kelly, informing her that Anna had joined the emerging church on July 2. With mounting evidence, Takada's internal defense crumbled, and he finally confessed to his actions. Takada Keiichi, with a preference for fair-skinned, beautiful, blonde, and blue-eyed women, developed a possessive obsession with Anna upon first seeing her in the bar. After careful planning, he administered an overdose of drugs to Anna, resulting in her death. To eliminate evidence, Takada dismembered and buried her body. In October 2002, Takada was charged with drugging and murdering Anna, along with assaulting multiple other women and the negligent murder of Sophie. After 6 years of investigation, evidence gathering, and trial, the Supreme Court of Japan delivered a verdict on December 16, 2008, sentencing Takada Keiichi to life imprisonment. Justice eventually prevailed, bringing closure to Anna's tragic story. Her family, long tormented by the anguish of unfulfilled hopes, could never have anticipated that Anna's impulsive decision would shatter her own life and the happiness of her loved ones. In red-light districts like Roppongi, where marginalized workers such as waitresses navigate issues like overstaying and illegal work, they themselves face suspicions of violating laws and regulations. The safety of these workers is far from guaranteed, as they work in a dark environment where criminals can exploit them in the shadows. Psychopaths like Keiichi Takada, driven by morbid psychology, employ even more brutal methods when attacking and harming others. A similar case occurred in 2017 when the Japanese murder suspect Takashima Heimi brutally killed 5 neighbors. Despite a 5-year prosecution, he was released due to mental problems, triggering public outrage and panic. This starkly reminds us that, in a world with both warmth and darkness, we cannot afford to relax necessary safety precautions. In daily life, if you notice someone behaving strangely or displaying extremely unusual preferences, it's crucial to maintain a safe distance and heighten vigilance to ward off potential dangers. Among Anna's belongings, a stack of unsent letters reveals her worries and helplessness, allowing us to glimpse into Anna's regrets. On the first day in Roppongi, she realized that giving up a flight attendant job to become a waitress was a mistake, yet she hadn't fully come to terms with it. Often, due to emotional impulses, we may make irrational or wrong judgments. However, more often than not, our ignorance lies in recognizing the mistake but lacking the courage to repent. In this case, only 3 women managed to break through the darkness and bravely stood up to expose the perpetrator's evil deeds. However, there are also more than 400 victims recorded in the suspects' videos. The question remains whether these victims will summon the courage to step back into the sunlight and share their stories.